Do you think about me? Do you think about me? Do you think about me?
Yeah. You think about money when you think about me, huh?
Hi everybody, this is my pregnancy vlog. I know I'm really late because everybody's been asking me, do a baby update, go ahead and do the pregnancy vlog. So now I'm finally getting to it. I felt like I was all over the place in the other video I just made, so I'm gonna try to be as organized as possible because I don't have anything written down, so bear with me. I will be 17 weeks tomorrow. I have a what's the name? Oh, a doctor's appointment. I was about to say ultrasound appointment, but I don't think I'm getting an ultrasound. But I have a doctor's appointment next week on my 18th week, and I don't know if I'm gonna find out the sex of the baby on my 18th week, but I'm really hoping I am, even though my doctor told me, we tell everybody their gender of their child at 20 weeks, but why set us up for an office appointment at 18 weeks and then call us back right in 2 weeks for just to find out the gender, and then in 2 more weeks I have a regular doctor's appointment. Like, I don't know why they just won't tell me on the 18th week, because you can't find out the gender between 18 and 20 weeks. Like, so I'm really hoping that I do find out what my baby is next week. So that made me smile, but like I'm excited. Okay, so let me tell you my symptoms. Around the 5th and 6th week is when we found out I was pregnant, and the test that we used, we did not use name brand, we used off brand, which was the Dollar General baby 1-step pregnancy test. And a lot of people are iffy about these because they're $1. Like, you get one test in the box for $1 at Dollar General, and a lot of people spend $8, $9, $10, $11, $12, $13, $14 on a pregnancy test. But to each his own. And this is how the tests look. They're purple on the back, and then they look like this on the front. Oh, I wrote on this test 10/25, so we tested in October, and it has the control line and the test line, and of course it came up on the first test, then it came up on the second test, so both tests, the first and second test. And I told my boyfriend to urinate on one of the tests to see, if it was gonna come up whether he was pregnant or not, because of course with it being $1 test, you're really iffy compared to the bigger name brands, or the more expensive test, shall I say. But he was like, for all that, you might as well just put water on it. So I put water on it. The control line came up, the test line did not. But I know you're looking at it and you're like, well, I see a faint line. Well, after I added the water, I added my urine to it, and at first we didn't see anything, but when it dried, it came up. So we were like, that's 3 for 3. It's my first trimester I am out of. I am in my 2nd trimester, and I am about 4 months and a week, I think. Yeah, 4 months and a week pregnant. And at our first ultrasound, we saw my baby. Well, we saw our baby, and this is one of the pictures. He has the other picture, which is way better, but this is one of the pictures. You can see the legs and like an arm over there by the head. Hopefully it's not too close or too far away, but that is my ultrasound, and I was 10 weeks at this time. I was actually 10 weeks in 1 day. So that's little baby no name. So that was really exciting. We heard the heartbeat. I think it was 166 at the time, and that's just all they really did was an ultrasound. At my 2nd ultrasound appointment, which was 14 weeks, they took blood. That felt so long ago, but it really wasn't. They just did like blood work. I had a pap smear, which I hate because it hurt. Like, it didn't hurt like excruciating, but it was really, really, really uncomfortable for me. Like, I hated it. I don't want it again, you know. But then I had a UTI, which I had to take medicine for also. But everything's good with that. This is gonna be our 3rd ultrasound on week 18, so that's next week. So I'm really excited. Now, with my first trimester, it really sucked for me because, like I said, around 5 or 6 weeks is when we found out, you know, I was pregnant, and like I said, it got confirmed at week 10. But at week 9 all the way up until I want to say week 15, I was throwing up every single day from week 9 to week 15 or 14. So that was about a month. And during that time, when throwing up and you kind of dry heave sometime, especially waking up in the morning not having anything on your stomach, with all of that gagging motion, something going on with you just dry heaving or trying to throw up, whatever it is, that caused some kind of pain in my side from the motion of me doing that, and it was so hard for me to sleep. Like, I couldn't lay on my side. I didn't want to like flip over. I didn't want to turn over. I just didn't want to move. It was hard to walk, and it was also like every time I inhaled or exhaled, it just really hurt me in my side. Like, I didn't know what to do. And you know, after, you know, a week or two, the pain kind of subsided, but it was just really, really horrible. It also got to the point to where anything and everything that I ate, I would throw it right back up. And I also got a little bit of acid reflux in between that time, because anything acid that I would drink, like especially orange juice or like, you know, the candies, the gum crybabies, I would eat those, or I would eat, like I said, drink orange juice, and that just did not sit well with me because it came right back up. So that whole almost month and a half was really, really rough. And not even like just throwing up once a day. Like, it was a couple times a day. And a lot of the times when I would get hungry, I did not want myself to get hungry. You know, like if you ever get too hungry and your stomach, it starts to hurt because you're hungry. When I started to feel that, that's when I got really nauseated, and I just threw up no matter, you know, if I was on the verge of eating or I was in the middle of eating or whatever the case was, I just would throw up. The prenatals, my prenatals were making me throw up, and these were the first set I had. This is the 1-a-day prenatal with the DHA, and I'll show you the size of those for those of you who want to see them. They're not that big, actually. Like, a lot of people might be like, that ain't big. It's really not. Like, it's easy to swallow. But for some reason, they make me nauseated. I don't know if it's because I already was nauseous and it just made it worse or whatever. But this is the DHA that you take. You take one of those and one of these a day. And for both of these, because they come in the same box, they're about $20. So they're kind of steep. And these, which I take now because those were making me throw up, this is the VitaFusion Prenatal DHA folic acid and multivitamin gummies, which the flavors are natural lemon, raspberry, and lemonade. And it's in this big jar. And they don't taste that bad. It was kind of weird eating a gummy that was, you know, meant for health purposes, but eventually the taste, it just tastes like a prenatal gummy, I guess. So I was constipated, so I was trying to take Senecot, these, which is like a laxative, and I'll show you how those look. They're just like an orange, little orange tiny pill. It's Senecot, which is, like I said, it's a laxative. But laxatives don't faze me. I've been irregular since birth. So, I mean, those don't faze me. And I started taking them because I had, I'm sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. I was taking them because I was having blood in my stool. And I didn't want to get hemorrhoids, or, you know, I just, you know, didn't want to get constipated because, you know, who does? So I was trying to nip that in the bud. And excuse me, like, if you feel really grossed out by this video. I mean, it is a pregnancy video, and I'm sharing my experience because there are some ladies out here who are pregnant and may want to know what other people are experiencing. So I'm trying not to leave nothing out. So if you feel grossed out, I apologize. So yeah. And I got really sick while I was in the first trimester, like with a cold, because my cousin had a cold and I caught it from him, and that just made everything worse. And I had to get Tylenol, cold and flu. And with you being pregnant, you can't take certain things. Like, I have a list of things like I can specifically take medication wise. So about the names right now, I feel like these are official, but my boyfriend, of course, we're kind of still on the verge of the boy name. So for the girl, her name is gonna be Aubrey Isabella, and then for the boy, we were gonna do Benjamin Alexander, but some people were like, Benjamin is kind of old. So we were like thinking about it, we were like, yeah, kinda. But then, so we went with Bryce Alexander. I like Bryce Brightland, but he doesn't like that. So we're going with, I think, Bryce Alexander. Or either Travis Alexander. But I think it's Bryce Alexander. So when I find out if it's a girl or a boy, I will do a gender reveal video. So drop down below what you think it is. And for us, I want a boy. He wanted a boy, but then he wanted a girl. But he's like, he doesn't know. He doesn't want a little girl, because I know how he's gonna be with a girl, because he's overprotective of me. So if he has a daughter, it's a wrap for her. She's not going anywhere. But it's funny. I'm sorry. Like, okay, so I want a boy and he wanted a boy, but now he's kind of like wanting a girl, but then he keeps saying to himself, no, I can't have a girl, I can't have a girl. So to me, I think he wants a daughter. So he wants a daughter, I want a son, but I don't care if I have a daughter. Like, if I have a daughter, cool. If I have a son, cool. I'm gonna love him or her regardless. You know, I'm just asking God for a healthy, living child, you know. So drop down below in the description, in the comment box, and tell me what you think I am having. Do you think I'm having a girl, or do you think I'm having a boy? So I'm sorry if this video is long. I tried to include everything possible that I can, you know, remember. But I will make a video, kind of like an update video next week on my pregnancy, and telling you, you know, whether they, you know, let me know what it was or not in my 18th week. But you know, other than that, I will still make, you know, hair videos and baby videos. So with that being said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see y'all in my next video.
She loves what she sees in the mirror. I bet she's out meeting directors instead, and frustrated cause she's already been addressed in her head. Be a teacher, open up shop. If you could do nails, fine. Apply for a business loan and I bet you that they'll sign. If you a real dime, popping as if it's your only option. Girl, there's things to do other than jail time. Look, this ain't a song dissing half of these rappers. A Pasha, Sasha.